this is my first cash envelope stuffing. I've done it a little bit. This is my first cash envelope stuffing on camera. So I've done it a little bit, somewhat last year, kind of on and off. Okay, not really, but just a little bit, but not enough. So I need to get on it this year. I'm gonna put away the cash that I got for my first paycheck, and I'm gonna show you kind of like my little wannabe system that I've got going on. Okay, so I've got the Kate Spade zip planner. Jump to the good stuff. So this is kind of how I'm setting myself up. These came from the Dollar Tree. So good. Like, I'm going to be using those up. And this is kind of how I'm doing my little system. So I've got my bills and whatnot. This is all the stuff that's coming out. And what's happening is all that stuff coming out at the top, I just summed up the average amount, and I'm just keeping it in my bank account as just utilities, so it could take out by itself, and I don't have to worry about it. So what I have left over, this first paycheck, I've got $6.10 in cash that I'm splitting up. And let's get to it. So in between these cash envelopes, I got a little challenge. So it is a daily challenge. However, I get paid twice a week, so I'm just multiplying it by the 14 days, and whatever that amount is, then I'm putting it in. So it should be even every time, should be the same amount every time. It's just this time we only had 12 days so far since I got paid and on the 13th. So I went ahead and I did a $27.40 a day for 12 days, which is $330. It's right there, and that's what I'm going to put in this time. Here on out, it should be a little bit more, just because we're adding on a couple more days, and it should be the same every paycheck from here on out. So let me show you how I does this. Okay, so let's put the little cash to the side. Let me put this here, and let's bust out. Put those here. All right, so for the first one, I have for my daughter. Oh, wait, let me show you real quick. So I've got this little piece here. This right here kind of helps me break it down. So I've got $610, and this little thing, I was like, I don't have time to be using the permanent markers and wiping it down. So that's where these little tabs from the Dollar Tree came in handy. I pretty much just stuck it in this little plastic sleeve, and I'm just gonna use these up. So I can take this off once I'm done. Take those off. I already got the money from the bank, so technically I could just take them all off now. And yeah, so it's ready for next paycheck. And these, we can just toss those because it's probably going to be slightly different every time. Especially, I don't know how this is going to work at this time. So let me take out the cash envelope breakdown. Let me flip it over. These are the cash envelopes that I'm using. So I kind of took these, they're like little money sleeves, and they came in a pack of like 100. So I have a grip of them. I have so many of them, and so I just punched some holes. It was kind of hard to do. So it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do it, but it's worth it. They're really crystal clear, so I like that. And I have envelopes in here that I'm about to start stuffing. Okay, so we've got a breakdown. Let me put this here. And we've got our little envelope. So I've got $85 for my daughter. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, okay, 20, 40, 60, 85. And I'm going to tell you guys something. So for my kids, they have money in here already. Because ever since they were born, I kind of made it a point and said, every year I want to have $1,000 saved for them. So when they turn 18, from there on out, they can use it for their university, their college, a car, a home. I don't know. But I want them to have something. I don't have a lot, but what I can give them, I'm going to try my best to give them what I can to the best ability that I can. So I have been saving up ever since my kids were born, $1,000 every year. And granted, sometimes it's not saved up. Sometimes it's just the fact that I got my tax return and it came in there. Hey, there's my kids' $1,000 right there. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's their money. I'm putting it to the side for them, and that's it. So thank God I've been able to do that. But now I'm going to try my best to do it because I'm putting in the most effort and, you know, the best that I can with what I've got while I've got it. So both of my kids right now are going to get $85 a month. So this is going to be the cash envelope stuffing. And hopefully once a month I can get it in. If I'm able to do more, I will. Try my best to do it. 20, 40, 60, 85. So I'm giving them $85 right now for the month. We'll see how it goes later for the rest. Okay, so let me put them in there first. And let's jump back to the beginning of the envelopes. And let's start stuffing everything else. So I have the $27.40 a day. So that is actually the challenge money, $330. So we're gonna start with the big bills. It's only the 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 30, 20, 30. So $330. And I'm stuffing it in this envelope. I have it also written here just in case I forget or whatever, or I'm in a hurry. $27.40. It reminds me how much it's for. And I labeled it rainy day. Supposedly the $27.40, if we do it right, should get us for 365 days and equal $10,000. Yes. Do I want 10,000? Yes. Does anybody else want 10,000? Yes. Let's do our best. 10,000. So $10,000 is the goal. Let's see if we can get it. Let's get it. Okay, so there's the challenge money. One down. I have $20 set aside for passports. Now, I really, really want to do our best so that we can get some tickets, a hotel, and all the good stuff to possibly take a trip. Hopefully one day me and my kids can take a trip somewhere far away to some faraway land, and we can go explore the world, because I tell them how huge the world is, and I really want them to see it. I'd love to be there with them for it. Okay, now we have gifts. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, but yeah. $20 for gifts. And that can be anything from friends, close family, something to put aside so we can be ready when the time comes for little occasions here and there. Okay, so we also have the next category, which is back to school. Back to school gets $10. So let's get 10, put it into their back to school. And my kids are small. They haven't started a full-on kindergarten yet. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. But the little pre-K class that they had picture day, and I definitely had to get pictures, so I got to prepare for that. And we need to have chocolate money for those fundraisers, right? Okay, so that is back to school. The next category is spending, and for spending we have 20, 35. This is supposed to be for me, however, you know, mom money usually goes to other things. So it'll probably end up going to ice cream or Drano or who knows what the hell else. But some random thing that I'm unprepared for. I'm pretty sure it'll go towards. That's the 35 bucks for mom. Then I have gas. We're not driving a lot, so I should technically be putting in more than 20 bucks. I kind of sort of was thinking I should be putting in what I normally put in when I go to work, which is a lot more, but maybe we'll catch up on that and change it, switch it out for the next envelope stuffing we have. So that's the 20 for gas. Then I have Costco, which is 5 bucks. And there we go, $5 for Costco. And I obviously do not know how to count, so I have an extra 5 bucks sitting there. So what we'll do is we have this one envelope I made, which is going back to the bank. So if I ever have to switch out the bills for larger denominations because it's just sitting there, then into that envelope it'll go. So there we go. Got all of the envelopes stuffed. $610. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we're not picking at it and whatnot. So I don't want to do that. That was my problem last time. So I'm trying to hope that maybe keeping the bill money separated and automated in there will keep me a little bit more organized, because I'm not all over the place, but we shall see. Okay, so that's it. I've got the regular cash envelopes here. I have my kids' university. I like to say it's their university money because I want to think that they're gonna go and be doctors. Oh, you know what? Back here I have a random like little Disney one for spending. So hopefully Disney opens up soon. We can get annual passes and we'll have money stuffed in there so we can buy all of the good stuff that they have, because I swear no matter what, they always come out with something cute. Every season, every weekend, it's something new. It's pretty awesome. So that's my stuff. And I'm gonna put this back in there. Pretty much, this is what I took out and I stuck onto my little cash breakdown. I kind of do it down this way. And then I kind of put the stickers here. If I'm going inside of the branch, then I'll fill out the 50s and the and the 10s and the 1s, or the 5s and the 1s, because the ATM only does 100s, 20s, and 10s. So this will help me kind of break it down nice and not have to worry about the whole alcohol and rubbing it off. And yeah, this is just so much easier for me. And this, I kind of keep it tucked in here, so when I'm ready to go, I'll just pull it out and fill it out and get on my way. So thank you guys for so then I'm done. I'm all good. Hopefully this does not get touched because I'm trying to stay away from it. And I wanted to show you real quick, I have where I'm keeping the funds, because I definitely don't want to keep all that inside of here. I'm going to use this to roll, and when I actually have enough in there that I think, okay, it's time to put it away. We are going to put it in here. So this has a key that we kind of unlock. I kind of have it unlocked already. In here is where I'm going to keep the funds. So I have a safe in my home, a real safe, like a real safe. And so this will be tucked away in there for safekeeping. I have important docs up here, but in here is where I will keep all the extra stuff. So you see, emergency, I have a little bit, anything I may have left over for like spending or whatever, I want to start tucking it away in here. The vacation money, once it starts piling up. And back here, separated by these envelopes, this is where I have my kids' cash. So each one of these sleeves has $1,000. So, like I said, $1,000 for each year that my kid has been born. I will be putting it away for them. I will end up putting it into a bank as well, because I don't want to have it sitting around. I have a lot in there right now, so it probably needs to go in now, but with the pandemic that's going on, I'm kind of leery on putting my money in there right now. I don't know why. We have just a couple of days before inauguration of the new president, and there's just so much ish going on that I think I'll just wait a little bit more before I stuff my money in there. Just want to make sure I have access to it. It has nothing to do with trusting the banks or anything like that, because I trust them. They're, backed. I just want to have access to them. So yeah, so this will get put away. And 2021